What? Hi. Trying to see if I can full screen it. Sorry. I think that's what we'll do. So I want to record this so that I can, what I'm going to present, we can share with other people that who didn't get a chance to attend today. So thank you for coming, first of all. And, this is, I've been wanting to start doing this long time ago, but, we have family, and, kid and everything. So, and things are coming, the stars are in alignment and ducks are coming in a row. That's happening now. I see that. I started my own practice, and I am working with local organizations, Center 50 plus, and it's all they're all helping me, and I want to help the community. I want to do what I can for the community, and that's the reason why I want to take this project. And it's not new to me. I did this similar things in Spokane, Washington, and I will show in a minute in the presentation why this can. We are those who showed up today. You are making a huge difference in this community, and I see that. I know that. So I'll show you why. Um, and because I I had a first-hand experience. I saw what happened in Spokane, and I have somebody, Vijay and Ria. They have seen. They have seen what I have left Spokane, and I think they entered Spokane. But Vijay will share what he experienced after I left Spokane and I came here. So that way you have a bigger picture of what I'm trying to do. Again, thank you very much, and let's go to the next slide. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a family introductions. I'm Rajendra Pusluri, and my wife Sindhu, right there, and my son Abhay. Stand up, say hi. um, so we were going to say what activities your family enjoys on weekends. So we obviously he's directing us. He's the boss and we follow him. So we do a lot of activities for him, and we go to um, Croc Center. There's a pool, and if you haven't been to Croc Center, it's a great place. It has kids enjoy there, and adults can exercise. Really good place. And you know there's a place for kids, like there's a, what is it called, the child care, so you can drop off your child there and you can go exercise. It's a very nice facility. And I know most of you live in the south side, but I think courthouse is the big place there, right? Yeah. So but yeah, so if you want to stop by Croc Center, it's a good place to be. That's what we do. We go to Gilbert House, we take him there, and we go um, yeah. So we go on hikes, not as much because he was a smaller. So we do that, and we do walks. We conducted several walks in the past. We did, we try to do some charity, kind of like going for plant trees and any volunteer our time. So that's how we are trying to contribute to this community. So please go ahead and Minalji, if you want to share. I know you are very charitable. You participate in so many charitable events. Please share.
Okay, I'm Eno, and I'm with Sammy back there. He's still here. Hiding from you. So we have been here, it's been about 31 years now.
21?
31.
30. Wow.
Yeah. And so we have two daughters. They're now on the East Coast. And we both have jobs. We're still working.
Great.
I'm a nurse in healthcare, Sammy. How about you?
I do teaching on the side.
He works at Lambert University as a professor.
Oh, great.
And you want us to tell you what we do on the weekend?
Sure.
Okay.
Something you do, fun
Yeah,
activity.
just, we museums, we will connect with our community. I volunteer. Sammy, how about you with activities?
You see the same house, Luna?
Ordinarily at this time I would be watching soccer on TV.
Okay.
I play soccer on Sundays. That's my wellness. We have a small dog, so the dog is in charge. They take them for walks. Saturday market, we like on Saturday market.
Okay. Go ahead, please, whoever. Tina, Shesh.
Tina, okay, I'll go.
I know everybody's quiet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm Tina and my husband Sesh there. So what, they have two boys. I have to think of it. One is in Portland doing his master's and the younger one is in Corvallis, OSU, doing his undergrad. So right now my weekends are pretty much taken up by traveling to the boys, doing food service. Ideally, at this time, we would be in Portland.
Yeah.
So we would probably go to Portland immediately after.
Oh, thank you for coming.
Deliver, weekly food to my older son, who does not cook at all because he doesn't get time. And then on Sunday, we go meet our younger son, and a little bit of, he cooks. He's my good child. Love him. I didn't teach him cooking. I didn't teach either of my kids cooking. Yeah. Other than that, I play pickleball. I'm trying to get back into tennis. I used to play tennis on and off. Love hiking. I'll tell Sage what he likes to do. But that's my weekend. Hopefully, once my son graduates, I will have more free time to engage with Raj. The activities, I look at it, I want to do a whole lot more on my weekends, but just busy right now. So,
Thank you.
Over to you, Sesha.
So on weekends, yeah, we try to find that little extra time for our version of aerobics, which is biking, pickleball. I used to be able to coach kids when they were doing soccer.
Oh, wow.
Watching young kids grow is one of the biggest joys that you can have.
Sure.
So giving that some of your time is just super worthwhile. So
yeah,
look forward to being able to do that sometime later.
Yeah, great. Thank you. And please go ahead, Vijay, Kiran.
So yeah, Vijay number one because I know.
Right.
They have been here for 22 years now in Salem.
Wow.
Yeah, 2002 onwards. Yeah, pretty much like everybody else here. Winter days is TV time, keeping an eye on these guys, Mahesh Kiran. Just going out helping everybody. Photography is my passion, gardening and cricket.
Oh, gardening, great. Yeah.
Summer is always in the garden.
Wonderful.
All right. Politics side.
Hey,
Morning, everyone. So first of all, thanks to you, Raj, for bringing all of us together. All of us have been in Salem more than you, but you hardly come and meet like this. So thanks to you, thanks to Abhay. Yeah. And then to introduce my family, my wife is Supriya.
Sorry for being late.
Oh, no worries.
You have to take the
We are glad you showed up.
How are you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come sit.
So Supriya is my wife, and then her kids, Vidya and Vijay. Okay, then I'm going to talk.
Oh, sorry.
So I think the most daily event for us as a family is I play tennis with my kids, and then I'm in a fish there. So that's how most of the day goes. And then in the weekends, I think they have some activities, piano, whatnot. They keep us busy. And rest is all up to Supriya what she wants to do. She'll tell us. We'll do that. That's it. You want to say anything? Add anything, Supriya?
Yeah, it's most like kids driven or
Yeah.
weather wise. If it's winter, as Vijay said, maybe we'll just stick to TV watching some movies, and sometimes we meet with friends, some gatherings, or if it's early spring, then we'll get into yard doing some yard work. And yeah, it's mostly kids driven for us because they are in middle school. Yeah, it's middle school. Is they are in sixth grade. Can you say hi, Ritya, out of activities? Tell me hi.
Stand up and just show your face. Nobody sees. All right. Okay. Move on. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Vijay, and this is my wife Ria. We are pretty new to this community. We moved to Salem last year in November, so it's a 1 year anniversary in Salem finally. And thank you guys. Yeah, I see
And they
most of
bought
you
their
guys-
house in South Salem. Yeah.
We bought our house this year in South Salem, close to the Costco. Yeah. But listening to all of you guys, like 22 years and
30,
years,
yeah, I know.
That's a long way to go. But yeah, we have a 1 year old now, and his name is Neil. So most of our weekends usually visiting Saturday market here, and we usually find it difficult like connecting with Indian community here a little bit. I mean, we saw the Indus events, so that's why we venture out to Beaverton for like some satsangs and bhajans, and we enjoy like playing. She plays badminton here with the community that we have, and I enjoy some card games or table tennis. That's mostly our weekend now.
Who else?
You want to add something?
Yeah, please.
Okay. All right.
Just introduce. Yeah. Just say what you like over the weekends. What you like to do. I mean, you introduce yourself and then say what.
Yeah. My name is Ilango Periyathambi, and this is my wife Usha. So we live in South Salem. We've been here in Salem. My God, it's already 9 years. So wow.
Wow.
And yeah, so we have a son. He's working in Portland, and we have two daughters. One doing in OSU. She's a sophomore, and the last one is in high school, Sprague High School. She's also a sophomore. So basically, I mean, if kids are not here at home on the weekends, we visit them. So, and otherwise, pretty much playing some card games with friends. Then,
Crazy friends.
yeah, mostly with the Magician.
Yeah, he pays his mortgage by winning money.
There you go.
He always wins. Every single time he wins.
I don't know if he's a magician or he has some kind of
Looks like I'm training you guys.
we will pay, like dime and change, but we can pay his mortgage.
So yeah, that's how it is.
Please go ahead.
Okay.
So I'm Neha. I live with my husband and my dad in Salem. We moved this year, and in the month of February because of work, and that's when we met Raj because we are physical therapists by background. We are working towards our license. Right now, we are more towards teaching, and we both are right now teaching at Western University of Health Sciences. So we work in Lebanon but live in Salem because we found like there were not many people there, especially from Indian community in Lebanon. So we like staying in Salem. And we are in charge of our lives, I believe, on the weekend. So we go to places if we want those, like Portland, or last weekend we were in Vancouver, Washington, then the weekend before Woodburn for shopping. I think next weekend again shopping. And yeah, and other than that, I volunteer for like as a reviewer for manuscripts and for journals. That's what I spend my time goes when I have free time, if I get any free time. And I like to be outdoors rather than attending indoor events. But I like gatherings, especially in winter, because you have to be outdoors in winter. But if weather is good, I'm more of outdoor person, and Vivek can tell more about him.
I enjoyed that driving her around.
There you go.
That's all I do.
Please.
Well, he's just visiting us right now for 4 months. He usually he come and visit us during summer only because winters are not great. We moved from Canada, where winters were really not great. Like it's full of snow from East Coast, and yeah, he didn't like the weather here, so he's looking forward to going back to India next month. I don't
Rains too much here.
It's much better.
Yeah, and thank you to you, Raj, for organizing.
Thank you. Yeah, this is
To get connected and meet more people
sure.
by having events like this.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
We were in Texas that time.
Okay.
I think Diwali. Yeah, we were in Dallas.
Yeah, when we first came here, we used to feel it used to rain a lot. Now we go to other places and think, why doesn't it rain?
Please go ahead, Magesh and
Yeah.
Shirley.
Okay. My name is Magesh, and my wife Shirley is right there. Um,
Everybody
We have
knows
two
the
kids.
name Salem.
I know they have a big network.
all the way from South India to North India, people know me. Especially Punjabis. We have two kids. We have kid. My son goes to Oregon State, and we have a high schooler. My daughter, teenager, she goes to Drake High School, and we are into sports. I love sports. I watch a lot of sports. I play a lot of sports. I play a lot of cricket, and I play soccer every weekend. And I get injured and I take a break, and then I play again, and then I get injured and I take a break, and I keep doing. I do play volleyball as well with a group of people, a lot of Punjabi people from North India, and some Pakistani people too. So I do that on the weekends. We do year-round sports, so that keeps me going because I don't feel like winter or summer, it doesn't matter. So winter is just like non-stop sports, summer sports in spring, fall, whatever. So we do that in summer, especially. We do a lot of hiking and traveling as a family. We go to new places, new country, and spend like a week just our family. We like to keep that as a habit. Every day we have to go wherever you are. My son, my daughter, you all have to come.
Wonderful.
Meet in one spot. So we do that. Other than that, we lose money playing cards with the Alliance. Every weekend or every other weekend. We play cards to keep busy on the weekends. So and we watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of sports. I watch, I'm a big Seagulls fan. I watch soccer. I watch cricket. and I watch Olympics. I watch, IPL, everything. So it's just always busy, busy time. And,
Wonderful.
did I miss anything?
He said all about himself.
I,
Well, that's my
Yeah, our daughter keep us, I mean, like us, busy because she has lots of tournaments. So she plays volleyball. And then I go for yoga, and then
nice.
dance class. And lately, I joined the weightlifting class, so I'm keeping myself busy. So
Wonderful.
we both split, we take our health, pretty much.
I know. I mean, you guys are the probably youngest of the whole bunch here. In a sense, more fit, more exercise. Yeah, great.
more injury.
Well, that's the risk. Yeah. Please, Madan. Oh, are you guys done?
No,
Do you
I
want
don't
to?
know.
Okay,
Yeah.
Most
please.
of you know us. My name is Madan and my wife Sridevi. We are here for 35 plus years, is that right? 25? Um, yeah, I mostly do spend time with, watching movies. I love movies, shows. They keep sends me all those what to watch every weekend. So other than that, I do a yoga and some gardening in summer months and some walking. And we are right now empty nesters, two boys, older boys in med school, and younger boys working in Seattle. Maybe want to add anything? We good?
We covered everybody, right? Okay. Um, all right. So thank you for sharing all your activities, and in general, Indian community is more homebodies. We stay. A lot of people. We do walk and do things, but in general, outdoor compared to American community, ours is definitely a lot less. That's a general trend. You're not alone. It's we are, I think, as a culturally, we are big because of too many people or whatever the reasons are. I think we are not physically as active overall. And also now, because of the how the world is moving, you need to be at a on your tippy toes to keep up with every all the trends. So people are being forced to spend more time on computers and studies, and so that's one reason I'm trying to bring up the wellness part. At the same time, I want to make this relatable to my what my work is like, as a physical therapist. So that's the reason. Today, the main objective I want to, again, I thank you for coming here, showing interest in this event, and community awareness. So enhancing understanding of resources for Indians in Salem. So we already know, what we have here. So that's one point I want, definitely, bringing awareness about what we have already, which people are brought up. Indus, there's Indus. There is a Sikh temple. We don't usually go on unless there's anybody hosting it and inviting. Probably Magesh goes more frequently. He has a lot more friends there. But those are the big community events I see. Indus does picnic, um, Independence Day picnic, and they do Diwali. Those are the two big ones. Holi is a big one. So three of them. Um, Other than that, there's nothing. Pretty much everybody finds their own, right? So that's typical. And resource exploration. So the second objective is coming up with new programs. So we will work on it. Like that's what we are. Why we are here. I'm doing this program and fostering connections. So now, at least we saw a few new faces. We have been here for 4 years, but we haven't met few people, and now we met it. So that's the whole point of it. And also the newcomers, they get to see who have been here for 30 plus years, 20 plus years. So that's the whole point of this that's the objective. And now I'm going to talk about my own what I'm doing here. My this is my, what do you call, self talk, or not self, what do you you know uh, promoting myself. So let me my company, my business is HWIPT Clinic, Health and Wellness of You Physical Therapy Clinic. um, there's so much more behind it, and I do call it highway physical therapy, highway to your wellness. So that's my whole concept of it. And I do call it um, health and wellness yogi clinic. So that's those are the kind of the concepts I built behind this, because I am into yoga, and I want to build my long term. Thank you. Um, Long term, I'm planning to, um, you know, it is part of my life, and I want to improve my skill in yoga. So that's one thing. That's the reason why I want to call it health and wellness yoga, because I see that as a life, like my lifetime, goal. So, oh, I'm not sure why this is not working anyway. So I'll go to my, so this is my website, Health and Wellness of You. Um, 50 plus adults are in Salem. I'm in 50 center 50 plus. I'm working with mostly center 50 plus years old. That doesn't mean I don't see younger people, but that this is my target audience. I want to be, very specific to them, to show them this is my, mobility, balance, walking problems, strength, weakness issues, pain. So those are the things that I want to focus on. I can't scroll it down for some reason. Sorry, technical issues. Uh, let's see. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, I can't scroll down. This one?
You zoomed in. You can zoom out of the web page.
Oh, yeah. Once it is connected, it's not scrolling down.
Oh, is there another, what do you call it, input to it?
No. So anyway,
Because okay, maybe it's recording or
I
something.
know. Yeah, please feel free to get up and grab food, because this may go, feel free to grab food if you want to.
So we have to make it by 1 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah, 1 o'clock we have to vacate. Um, so, so the reason I want to talk about my clinic is, so I can show this as I'm running. I rented this space, and I build this as my business expense. And that's one way I can support the community. I'm still promoting my clinic to the community. And if you know anybody, I mean, I know I got several, Magesh and Kiran and several people sent me clients. Thank you very much. And that's one part. That way, I'm benefiting from the community by advertising my clinic to you guys. And also, I will be able to run more programs like this if possible, based on how things work out. And that way, it's a win-win for community as well as a business. I can sustain, I can continue to grow. So that and that's kind of hard thing. Not very many people get a opportunity to start a business, and even if they start, they don't have the compassion to start, support the community. But this is something I passionate, I've been doing it for quite some time. I mean, not as a business owner, this is the first time being a business owner. But I do want to, continue to do it. And I got really lucky, in the sense finding this space is a life changer. My whole, um, I can be here. I am the key person here as far as health and wellness. So they come to me if there's anything related to health and wellness, and I'm in that key role. And they send me a lot of referrals, and I am partnered with Northwest Senior and Disability Services. So it is a big project. They got full grants, and they are targeting, the goal is to prevent falls in older adults. So I am the key person again in that mainly the grant work that they are doing. That's because I'm here. So um, it's all connected in so many ways. That's why I want to bring in our community as a Center 50 to the Center 50 plus, or their events, because it's people don't come here on a regular basis. Once you come and see things, what is happening here, they have 200 programs. And if you pay a $40 monthly membership, you can do any program for free. I mean, it's $40. I don't know if it is per. I think it's per person. So um, I don't know if they have family memberships, but anyway, so you can even come for the event basis. Even if you don't want to take the membership, that's okay. But you can come as a, for the event. They have tone your bones fitness class. They have yoga classes. They have 200, as I said, 200 programs they run. It is a city building, city operated, funded by public as well. And I do want to emphasize that we, as a community, we want to be part of this community. You have been here for 30 years, more than you lived in India probably, right? So you are going to be here, you're not thinking to move out, and this is where you want to be. Why not invest your time into something that will help, generations? So that's how I see it. I see myself in this role for life. I mean, this is a best place for me because Portland, international airport is an hour away, right? And I don't want to be in a bigger city where everything is so hard to, like you get more opportunities, but you can't, your quality of life. I'll go. I put together some slides for quality of life. Let's do an exercise. This is something, not a physical exercise, a mental exercise. So, what do Indian families do in a bigger city in the U.S. Of? So these are something Vijay and I came up with. You have we left some space to write more. So movies is a big one for Indian community, right? Indian movies. A lot of people go to movies. Everybody. I mean, if there's an opportunity, most people would go to movies, right? Live events, concerts and anything, and state or language specific. You'll see a lot of people gathering by Andhra events. In Portland, there's a Great Andhra, there is Gujarati, and there is you name it, they have a group, I believe, right? And various temples. There, that's a option. And friend circle, usually smaller friend circles, they meet often. Indian grocery shopping is an event. We put it as an event because we all go together mostly. Not we don't go by ourselves, right? And restaurants. So those are some of the common. Anything that you guys can think of, that most Indians, not everybody. It's not necessarily everybody.
Costco.
There you go. I know my son would hate it. He's like, if we say Costco, he's like, no, look at him. Look. So yeah, so those are the common things even in a bigger city. And let's see what we have here actually. Sorry about the presentation. I mean, it's not going yeah. So what options do we have in Salem for India community meets? So I put Indus, Gurudwara, Bhajans, Indian grocery store. I don't know. We don't go there. I don't know how many people go here. So restaurants. We don't really go to restaurants here. Occasional live events. Like Magesh shared, the singing event. Anything that you can think of?
I mean, there are these awareness walks, like we've done one for Alzheimer's and
Yes.
other
Yes.
things. Those are family oriented. You can bring pets, and it's a really nice place to walk around riverfront. So
Yeah. So I asked people, those who filled out the contact form, what you guys want to do as a family, and people said walks, beach trips, hikes, plays, bhajans, and library. So I put that one in library Indian kids meet. So I was thinking, that's free. So those who have smaller kids, we can me like Indian kids meet or something. We can do it in a library. That's an option. There was I put it there. Um, anything we can come up with. That's the next slide. So anything that you guys can think of. What does your family like to do? So other than these, come on, throw. There's no right or wrong. Just
Travel.
so.
Travel, families together. We travel together on ship, right? We all went like
Yeah,
we went on a cruise trip. The whole bunch of family.
Oh,
Like 10 years
great.
ago or 7 years ago.
It's almost like
Yeah,
8 years. It's almost like 12, 13 families.
Wow,
Yeah.
great, great.
Yeah, there's like
So something
10
we can
families travel.
Yeah, we also can. Yeah.
And the ship came back flying.
Okay.
Since you are presenting, you won't be able to edit it because currently it's frozen. So you can take notes here if you want.
Yeah.
it came
So
back
you might
flying,
want to start writing down.
except he didn't
Because of recording, it's frozen.
No, it's not. It's for some reason. It's not letting me do everything because I'm connected to the
You want me to
HDMI.
take notes?
Sure. Yeah, that would be good.
Travel to that list.
Sure. So if you can put travel, yeah, that's a good, like, beach trips is a travel, that covers it, and we can do some, family camps. That's something we can look into. And do we need an organization? I think that's the direction we are thinking, Vijay and I, because if we need to collect donations and apply for any grants or anything like city or I don't know what the options are. I'm just saying, um, we need to form an organization. That's a lot of work, a lot of bookkeeping. Every penny needs to be recorded, and that's a long term goal. But I think that's something that we are thinking is a possibility, so we can work towards it. And
Indus is a non-profit organization, right? I mean, it is
right, right. So the problem is, it's a we don't want to go in. I mean, I talked to Sheshu and Satya, Dr. Satya, and Dr. Satya clearly said it has its limitations because of the organization. That's how they formed it. And I think it's better to form a new organization with more open. Like I'll show you in a few slides why we need it. Why do we need organization? Um, So the concept I was introduced to when I first came to US, in my first semester class, quality of life. So this is the approach I want to go by, and I always looked at this picture. You know um, so the quality of life, there are so many. These are the key parameters that World Health Organization assesses how is people's communities quality of life, or people's in general. This is a bigger scale. How is the quality of life in Oregon? How is the quality of life in US, India? So they do it in a big, large scale masses, but we can take that for our community as a small community. Um, for India, let's say I'm taking this as a India community quality of life. So several people here shared, there's nothing, weather is makes you you know stay homebound or not do. There's nothing much to do. It's hard to connect with people. That we I heard that so many times. When I was playing with playing pickleball, I heard so many people saying that, and we need to address that. And how are we going to address it? And so out of the quality of life, I'm focusing on just three aspects. One is social well-being, the other one is physical well-being, another one is spiritual well-being. The spiritual well-being is it's not religion, it's not Hindu, Christian, Muslim. It's we want to be inclusive. So we want to it's India community wellness, health and wellness. That's the concept. When you look at the health and wellness, there's no religion there. Everybody is welcome. There in Sikhs can come, Muslims can come. Anybody should feel comfortable coming to our events, our events that we are planning to do. And that's the whole concept. So this is the case study. I think um, I'm not able to show these websites. Sorry, but so as I shared with.
One of the tabs, last second tab.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm able to slide this, scroll this. So when I went to Spokane, um, all I heard was there's a bhajan group, there's a cricket group. That's it. Sindhu and I, we went there, like how the newcomers are here, feeling like there's nothing to connect. So when we went there was nothing. And what we did was I started posting in Facebook and WhatsApp, and same like how I'm doing here. I started there, and few people started coming. Few people connected. and I the advantage there was the Facebook group was very active. Most people that come to Spokane were in that Facebook group, and when I posted, it reached more people, so people heard, and those who are interested came to. I had 80 people in the WhatsApp group. I was running 80 people group, and we were doing hikes, we were doing picnics, we were doing so many outdoor activities. Again, the focus was to create family activities that are health focused, more fitness focused, fitness in the sense quality, rather than just meeting for dance or cultural events. That's typically what we do in general. We want to do something different, so that's how I started doing it. And there were so many good things. We did charitable events, like we donated food to the homeless organization. We donated, we did several charitable events. We did a lot of picnics and hikes. I mean, nobody, a lot of people never did hikes, and they participated in our hikes. These are like family focused. We put the picnic on the mountains, so people drove up on the mountain and came and did some hikes, like half mile, a mile hike. um, so people enjoyed it, and they gave me good feedback. And now they are really doing a really great job. So they have it's a mixture of cultural events. They're playing, doing a lot more picnics. The city is funding them. City is really a big funder. And Indian community recently, they did um, so we want to reach that state.
In Spokane, they declared November as the Indian Heritage Month.
There you go. Please go
So,
ahead,
yeah, the mayor gavelled on it.
Please talk more about how Spokane changed.
So yeah, I mean Spokane. I moved from California to Spokane in the year of 2021, post COVID, and I think Raj and Sindhu had just left from Spokane for Salem. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I went to Spokane, I was not married yet. So I started searching for like Indian community there, because coming from California, it was like, okay, I'm secluded. It snows here. What am I going to do in winter? And I was a bachelor there, working at a company. So I started searching for it. So I came across this Facebook page. I kind of messaged them. They got me introduced into the WhatsApp group. I started attending Gurdwara on weekends, started signing up for all the city volunteering events for the Fall Fest, the markets, and this and that. So that kept me engaged. Then end of 21, I got married to Ria, and 22, she came aboard to US with me. And I was like, okay, so I was having all of this free time and kind of got busy. But now with my wife, like, what do I do? And so I again started searching for family events over there, and then came across the Spoken India community, which kind of was already established by predecessors, Raj, Sindhu, and currently there's like a couple of families keeping it going. And so it was kind of a very thriving community over there, because there is universities there. There's Gonzaga University, WSU, where Pullman like, is close by. So a lot of students would come and posting like, hey, I'm looking for a roommate, or I'm looking for some Indian events. Where can I join? So we would host like cultural events as well, like for Holi, Diwali, Eid, and all, like regarding the bounds of religion, like not just Hindu events. It was like all across. And we would do some charitable events as well, with the help of Sikh community and people who were willing to donate. So that was kind of our insight, and we became part of a Spokane Indian community. Because when we were leaving after 2 years, we were like, oh man, like it's gonna be hard on us when we go to Salem, because we were so well connected. In a year and a half, like we felt Spokane was our home, but we had to move here.
Yeah.
And when I came here, I mean, Raj and Sindhu were very like welcoming to host us initially in our like first month, and they got us thriving, because we were like, okay, is there a sport event that happens here? Like, who do I talk to? So I asked them, like, is there a table tennis event? They're like, I'm not sure. There's not like a community resource somewhere. So when I asked it on the group, I think Kiran responded saying, Kiran or somebody responded that there is a table tennis happening, and I was so happy to connect with them.
I think
Ria is in
Bala.
Bala. Oh, Bala did probably. Yeah, my bad. And Ria is too much into badminton. Like she loves playing badminton, so she wanted to get back on it. And we searched, and we couldn't find anything initially. But then somebody connected us. So it's like a lack of community gathering and resources. So you guys have been here for 30, 20 plus years, so you know a lot more about Salem than we do. Because if I want to volunteer on a weekend, I don't know what are the resources. Raj introduced us to Center 50 Plus. Then we figured out the Springle Community Hall that we can connect with and do some. And Magesh was generous for his tickets to the Punjabi singer concert. Yeah, my family enjoyed it because we wouldn't have known. Nobody posted it about on social channels or even like non-social channels, because we don't. There's no like a physical gathering here that you go to and you see like, oh, there's an Indian singer coming for a concert, or Veer Das is coming for a comedy show or something, right? So that is what I felt was lacking, and I was connecting with Raj, and we said, okay, let's start bringing the community together if possible, and create a list of resources that could help the broader community, like people coming, Neha ji, who came from Canada and who's new here. Like she might be looking for some or the other resources, like, hey, where do you get your groceries from, what's the closest one, because there are so many options to choose from. That's the kind of stuff we were looking, and this has been a stepping towards that major goal.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you, Vijay. So I see, as a I'm working in the healthcare. I work, especially on the quality of life. This is for older adults, and I want to do the same thing for India community. I want to be able to create different events. So what is right now, it's big. We can come up with based on the interest of the group. Going on a cruise, that's I didn't think of, but that can be done. I mean, you already did it. So something that can bring people together. So that will be the main goal. And again, once we form an organization, it will come together, because we have to be more solid when there is an organization. Everything, it's a board. We have to form a board, and the board decides what to do and how events need to be done. So it's a long-term project, but right now we want to keep this momentum going. And again, you are the pioneers in the whatever, wherever this leads to, but you are the first people that attended this meeting. And we hopefully we will be able to continue to do it at some level. May not be hosting events every time. I hosted this event in November, and Vijay is willing to do January. That's a tentative. They're going to India and come back. So we'll see. If you guys want to be the host, let me know. Let Vijay know. We can try to help you with how to arrange things. It's not. I mean, at this point, I think until we form an organization, we don't have any funds. So one family, or you can share. Like we can, 2 3 families can host one event. Like today, I paid 185, I think, for the the rental for 2 hours. That's the and my time volunteered. So presentation or whatever, I put it towards this, and WhatsApp running, posts. That's all my time. And 185 is, and everybody brought the, please go ahead and start. We have 30 minutes. So start getting up and grabbing food, and we can still talk. So yeah, please let us know. You don't have to tell me right now. I don't want to put you on a hot seat, but this is totally voluntary basis. And if you want to be part of the board, please come. If you want to volunteer and help us, we are going to create some tasks. Like running WhatsApp group is a task. I mean, you can keep people engaged in so many different ways in WhatsApp. As I created so many, main group and interest groups, the goal is to post, entertain the interest groups in separate groups. So we want to do activities in different interest groups based. So I think the first goal roadmap we created was have a website. So that'll be a $200 charge to run a website per year, I'm guessing, based on what you use. But in that website, we will put like what we are doing, all this presentation, what I'm envisioning as this organization, like as we grow towards organization as this group. So that's something I'm kind of like that will be the first step, $200 towards the website. Um, and again, that's something. Any thoughts, any feedback, anything that you guys want to discuss, please. Yeah.
Maybe I don't know whether it's something to bring up here or not. I just feel if we have existing organization, why do we need a new one? Why don't we write something, a grant or something, as you are saying, to collaborate all among these organizations, bring all these organizations together rather than getting things scattered and now creating more and more, and rather than uniting among ourselves. So that's something. This is like,
Sure.
yeah, I don't know. Again, this is not a party.
No, no, that's good. I know I'm no wrong
And
thing.
I don't
And
know if there are people who can actually help us writing grants. I'm happy to write some grant, but not alone because I don't really have that much time. So I wouldn't like
right.
to commit at this point in time because I'm settling here in a new country and new city. But I'm happy to contribute if someone is taking an initiative to write segments of that grant. Like I may not write the whole draft,
Sure.
and but if people like some feedback or want me to work on specific section of that grant, I'm happy to contribute. And then in that grant, I would like to look something, bringing what all resources are already there, bringing them together rather than creating something new out of that. Because then every organization can actually help little, and we can actually come together. And one thing which I see here in Salem is not having a temple, which I think is not a small thing to propose or do something, but that should be one common step where which itself can be an organization, right?
Yeah.
And everyone can come together from any, like, it's not like we go to Gurudwara,
Yeah.
and we go to temple in Portland, but like it's some sort of unity, right? When you see people from your country.
Yes. So good. Thank you for sharing that. And that you're right. I mean, I totally agree with what you're saying. But here is the thing. So creating a separate organization is important because, as I said, the Indus has been here for 20 plus years. So they have laws, bylaws. They have our board. It's been running for so long, and they have their set ways. So if we go and in, they have to change bylaws, and that's one thing. And and also for every event you do, because the board has to approve, it becomes a big challenge to have approval for everything. So that's one point of it. First of all, that's the, I mean, why do you, having different organizations is a good thing in a way, because people have choices. One, as you can imagine, once there's an organization, it's getting bigger, there's a lot of politics, right? So we don't want to get into that politics, and we want to be a fresh organization where we are coming up with new ideas, new proposals, and coming up with new things. um, sure.
One thing in Salem, what you have to note is Salem, the full-time families are very limited. Most of the people you see in Indian community is contracting staff.
Right.
floating staff.
Right.
So very few full-time people are here.
Right.
Community is very small. So if you take Deloitte right now, before that Oracle was here, or before that some other company, all these are floating guys. They come, they stay for 2 3 years,
Yes.
and then go.
Yeah.
So you cannot build an organization dependency in that community. So we have
Yes.
to scale it down, see how many full-time people are here, and focus on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right now, Salem is flooded with Deloitte case,
Sure.
but they won't be here for long.
Right.
And they
By the
don't
time
start
we
Because
organize,
they,
we come up with the organization, people are gone.
Yes.
State is the biggest employer here. Salem. State is the biggest employer.
So
You have to know that.
right. So
And state doesn't pay as much as private companies, so not many full-time employees are here.
so that thank you. That's a good point. Yeah. So
And then
the
the Sikh
events.
community, the Punjabi Sikh community, they are totally on their own.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a huge community, but they're totally different.
As I agree.
culturally focused.
Exactly.
So that's the reason why I'm saying health and wellness, because it's same. I mean, Sikh community can join for events that we are going to conduct, because we are not going to make it to like Hindu community. So we are going to say wellness community. Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't know the politics behind, right? So you guys are probably more aware about that. I'm just a part because I don't see a temple here, and I feel like we all should work together to get that and collaborate with the existing organization to get some funds and then contribute there.
One part of this could be the temple initiative, but temple also becomes cultural. This is more like removing the cultural aspect of it. So no Hindu. This is more broader that we want to propose it for community resources.
yeah. So I mean, temple is out of the question. I'm not really into that, in the sense, if there is an organization that wants, it needs dedication. I helped with the Spokane Hindu Temple. I was part of it. It is a lot of politics, as well as organization, as well as it's a dedication. First of all, I know how temples run in Seattle. I very close. I those who run. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So if you
You need to finish your chapati first.
We want my friends to be the top in the club. So, but then theirs is different. I know you go to a people, they